And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Indiana Pacers. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. If you look at the Pacers, so far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
When I look at Indiana, they've really been floundering so far. I mean, I think everyone is really surprised at what a struggle it's been.
You hit it on the head, and they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together, and it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
A look at Indiana's starting group. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Huff in at the center position. Here we go. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the four. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the center position. Kicks it out to Siakam. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
Here's Williamson. The Pacers making their last shot. Here he goes. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's Mathurin. Really had troubles in the loss to New Orleans. Couldn't find his rhythm.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Here's New Orleans now. 4-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
2 on the clock. Queen misses. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the third stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Now here's Nembhard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Yep, count it.
I just love the ball movement.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Williamson passes to Queen, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And he's going for the lob! And stolen by Williamson. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Fears. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Siakam, coming off a 22-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend.
Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Williamson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
And so it's Indiana with it. Outside Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Neesmith. For three. Mathurin. The shot no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Williamson passes to Queen. Back to Williamson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Can't hit from the corner. Pacers leading by 8. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And here are the Pelicans now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Launches it. Huck pulls it in. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. There's 48 seconds left now in the first quarter. Nembhard for three. Pelicans cleared away. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Outside Mathurin to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. Lets it go. That shot off.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
He can't get it to go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Walker. Shepard is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Jackson. And it's Matthews in at the 3 slot. Pelicans trail by 10. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Now here's Jackson. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Here's Shepard. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Offensive rebound. Walker with it. Pass to Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. The Pelicans shooting just 33% so far in this game. Good work there as it goes.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Walker. Neesmith comes in for Matthews. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Shepard. Pacers leading by 8. Nembhard outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to McConnell. Clock at 6. Neesmith passes to Siakam. Nembhard for 3. And Fears pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Williamson looking around. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
That's good from Williamson. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Williamson hits them both. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 6. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Williamson outside. Pass to Poole. Here's the 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Poole's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pacers leading by 3. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Back to Nembhard. Siakam with a screen on Poole. Nembhard for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Pacers also making a change. Huff's checked in. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Williamson passes to Queen. Got a hand on it. Nembhard against Poole. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Huff, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Over Williamson. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Nembhard. Nembhard's got 4 assists in the game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Williamson passes to Poole. Just 4 to shoot. Over Nembhard. And stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam outside. Huff can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson inside. He's marked by McConnell. Jones feels it out. Here's Queen. And here's Williamson. He's marked by McConnell. From 6 feet away, Williamson misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Williamson against Siakam. Pass to Fears. to halt the run. Pacers with a rebound.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Neesmith banked it in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
Oh, Aaron Neesmith gets a look from the painted area and makes sure it's good.
For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Williamson inside, working on Siakam. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Indiana leading by 10. Now here's McConnell, coming off a 16-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots. That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Pass to Poole. Poole gets it in close.
You see the elusiveness of Jordan Poole, able to make his mark on the interior.
Siakam outside. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so that brings the first half to a close. Indiana ahead. They lead by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Indiana Pacers.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-OK.
Well, I don't have a Super Shaq computer, whatever that is. But the eye test is very easy. They're sharing it, and they've checked their egos at the door.
Same thing I came up with.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Pelicans trail by 8. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Fears out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. This will be his third free throw of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. Shooting 1.
Pacers leading by 5. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. On the wing, Matherin, defended by Jones. Shot from the wing, and it falls all over the rim and in. Matherin's got 5.
Yeah, tricky move by Matherin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Williamson. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Queen. No one on him. Makes an easy one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Nembhard outside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, when Nembhard sees a crease in the defense, he puts it on the deck and attacks.
Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Queen. Here's Williamson. He's covered by Siakam. Williamson against Siakam. The 3, Fears. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Williamson. Pass to Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at New Orleans. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Nesmith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Uncovered. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Williamson outside. They get the rebound. And the basket by Queen. Queen's gotten 4 this quarter.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Huff. Fades and shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Pacers lead by 11. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Fears. Fires for 3. The shot off that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Nesmith on the wing. Covered by Williamson.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Nesmith's got 5 now.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
New Orleans calls timeout. Some changes for New Orleans. Nisi comes in for Queen. And it's Bay in for Zion Williamson. Then for Indiana, Jackson comes in for Huff. And it's Walker in for Siakam. .151 left in the third quarter. Here's Fears. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Bay against Walker. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Pacers leading by 12. Now Nembhard. Give him 8 points now. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And how about we check the numbers for Trey Murphy?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Outside Matherin. Six to shoot. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Pelicans trail by 14. And here's Poole. Uses the glass on the layup. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
For Indiana, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Walker in the post. He's covered by Bay. Nice shot by Walker.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Poole. He's got 7. The rebound by Jackson.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Nembhard for 3. Drains the triple. 11 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And that one drops.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Nembhard with it. He's got 11. And the jam by Walker.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. And so it's the Indiana Pacers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Indiana, Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Shepard is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Walker in at the 3. McConnell's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 15. Poole outside. Pass to Bay. There's the 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the take, Shepard. Misi grabs the board. And New Orleans shooting a solid 47%. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they'll keep possession. He gets it in there.
He has such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Misi grabs the board. The Pelicans have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Poole. Five to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Shepard, guarded by Poole. Siakam outside. And here's Shepard for 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Pelicans call timeout. Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. Huff's checked in for Indiana. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here's New Orleans now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. It's deflected. Here's Shepard, guarded by Poole. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Shepard. McConnell left side. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Indiana.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Williamson. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Poole from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Poole's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Indiana leading by 14. Pass to Shepard. And here's Walker. Inside. Here's Huff. Now here's McConnell. Alvarado defending. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. Oh, Poole rips down the board. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for New Orleans. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now Siakam. Shoots a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Pelicans call timeout. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Time now to present our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And what an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Williamson powers down the jam.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Pacers leading by 15. Now here's Nembhard. And stolen by Williamson. Left side Jones. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Team foul. The line for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about Andrew Nembhard is you can play him at either guard position. You know that defensively he is going to guard every single night. And maybe the best thing, guys, he is not afraid of big spots.
Nembhard hits them both. Here's Fears. Williamson outside.
I got him.
Easy work for Zion inside.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Indiana leading by 13. Quick two, all net.
Neesmith is a competitively tough guy, and he does not mind a little contact, folks.
You know, just watching him, Aaron Neesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Doris.
Exactly right, PA, and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
Ooh, Zion! Are you kidding me?
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now Nembhard. Mathurin outside. They set a pick. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, rise and fire.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Nembhard outside. Takes a 3. The 3 is in.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now Williamson. Yes, sir! Count it! And here's Nembhard. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.